Hey there, my beautiful Geminis. I hope you are all well, happy, wealthy, and abundant. Happy July. Hopefully, July will be amazing for you guys. Moving into Cancer season. Hopefully, you all had happy birthdays. Alright, I'm going to pull an overall card for the month, see what the vibe is for you. No. Let's see, overall energy. Song of the Siren. Híjole. Let's see. This card says the call, summoning voice to acknowledge. Okay. Something could be calling you. A person could be calling you. But the siren, you know, it's like a melodic sound. It's something that only you can hear. So maybe your person is calling out to you. Maybe your next step is calling to you. Your next job. Your dreams are calling to you. Some kind of plan is calling to you. It feels very ethereal. So something in the ethereal realm is going on for you. It's the unseen. Alright, so let's see. If you don't like the shuffling, you can always fast forward a little bit. And I want to thank you guys for all you do for my channel. If you'd like to continue to see the mid-months, or to be able to see the mid-months, excuse me, please leave a comment, watch the video, like the video. The ones with the biggest views, likes, that type of thing are going to be the ones to be getting the mid-months. First of all, I'm going to say y'all have a lot of people in this reading. And I'm not surprised. Geminis are the social creatures, right? The main energy I'm getting for your reading, though, is the heart of the reading. Where your heart is right now is the Emperor. And what's funny is the last card to flip out was the Empress. So your heart space could be thinking about a particular connection that you have or had, because it's right next to the Hierophant. But let me go back. The recent past, it looks like you walked away from something in order to embrace something new. That could be walking away from people, places, things that no longer serve you because you're like, I'm really not happy here, I need to move. I see you like getting your little dog in your bag and you're like, I'm going somewhere where I'm going to get what it is that I'm looking for. Trying to find some sense of balance in your life. The current moment, we have the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. This is very strong masculine energy. You could be leaning more to your masculine side if you're a feminine. If you're a masculine, then you're just gaining your own power and strength, and you could be having a commitment on your mind, and you're like, I've kind of come to the place now, I'm strong, I'm stable, I'm secure, which is aligning you to this person. Maybe you're thinking about taking action towards them, or they've made it some sort of action towards you. However, the Hierophant is kind of not facing the Emperor, so I don't feel like you're looking for commitment in the current moment. You're just sitting there contemplating, strategizing, like am I ready for those, that type of thing. Now, the reason why I'm kind of hesitant is because there's so many people. I'm trying to figure out if it's like, and I'm not surprised though, because when you become an emperor or an empress, that means you've gone through all the state, all of the kings or all of the queens. You've learned the lessons of all of those. So normally when I get a lot of queens and a lot of kings, it's pretty much because it's the ways to get to the emperor empress. Now, what you don't see coming, I've got the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Coins with the Empress. So to me, this is saying you've gone through the stages of finding balance with your money, being a mother, being a father, really knowing what to cut out of your life and having the strength to do that. Um, Getting more grounded. You've you've overcome your desires that want you to go here, there, everywhere, until you find that that perfect match. Um, those are the lessons, and then like trying not to let your heart get too involved into anything. Um, like love hurts, that lesson. So what I'm getting here is like you've been through these lessons, you're strong enough to know. I think at in the near future, the person that is like your true match comes in, right? Or you go towards it, or however that goes. Because I'm kind of thinking like I'm reading for a masculine only because of the emperor being here, but it could be a feminine more in her masculine. Um, because I see an offer being made to the empress, so that could be you getting an offer or giving an offer, depending on where you're at. But I think you're kind of concerned before this happens. Like, is this something that. Because to me, this is a very different energy. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the mother, the wife, the one that nurtures and creates life. And the Queen of Swords is the one she's blunt. Her heart's not really 100%, and she's just very factual and thinks more with her mind than she does with her heart. So this could be you deciding, like, do I want to be a wife or a husband, or should I just cut out relationships altogether? I honestly feel with this call of the Siren, though, that something is calling two people together, the Emperor and the Empress. So let me get some clarifiers to kind of give it a little more. Because when you get people, it's like, are they the same people? Are they different people? Okay, I think you walked away from a situation, or you kind of, there's the separation. I feel the Eight of Cups also is like a walking away card, or I kind of feel that somebody had their heart closed in the past and they thought like the grass was greener on the other side, or they went after some new opportunity, and that could be you. Your heart may not have been fully invested into whatever you walked away from in the past, and you're like, I'm being guided somewhere else. Like, I feel like my happiness is somewhere else. I feel like that's where I need to go. So, and it could have had to do with business. You could have been like, F love, I'm just going to hold back from that. I'm going to go find something that suits me better. But for some reason with the High Priestess here, it's kind of like you were following a divine path. Like you were meant to separate in order to find yourself or find a new opportunity along the path. I feel like you kind of like were stepping into a place of your purpose and understanding. Okay. It definitely feels like you've gone through a big transformation. Or the person coming in has gone through a big transformation. Because in the past, it looks like they were overburdened. They had a lot going on. They've been through a lot of pain. There was a cycle. It was closing out. They may have just gone through a breakup or something pretty hard, right? And they were just trying to get through it. That's probably why the heart wasn't completely there, was because it's like, damn, what else can I take? What else can I go through? What else, and this could have been you too. It's just like you didn't engage because you're like, I got other things to do. I've got other things to take care of. I don't have the patience, the time. My heart's not really in it in the past, right? So I see movement. It's like those two tens, the 10 tens have finally been completed, and you're finally realizing your power, you're finally realizing what you want, and you're going after it. But I see you fired up about something, and I think it's like honestly thinking about like, now it's time for me to find love. Now it's time for me to align with the person that I can commit to and I can settle down with. An emperor needs an empress. They can't do it all on their own, because emperors spend how many ever days sitting there taking care of business, right? They don't have a lot of time. Empresses, they do the same, but they can support each other along the way. When one falls, the other one knows enough to help, and vice versa. So I see you like actively thinking about it, dropping all of the burdens from the past, whatever was holding you back. Now, like I said, reverse roles as needed, because I can't tell if I'm reading specifically for a masculine or a feminine. I see that a lot has been found out since the separation here. A lot has been uncovered, a lot has been worked through, a lot has changed. The momentum has changed. It's gone from being like stagnant to like a very progressive, forward moving energy. A lot of healing has been done. I do see that. But I definitely see the return of a person with the temperance, the emperor, and the chariot. And it's happening pretty quickly. I could say it might happen in Cancer season or somewhere right after. So maybe that's where your heart still lies. Like you've walked away from it, but your heart's still with that person, the emperor, if you're a feminine. And that's what's coming in the future. And then you have to make the decision whether you want to be the mother, or you want to be the cold bitch that takes people out, or do you want to accept it and be the empress to this person's emperor? I see a lot of, I don't know how to say it, like I said, ethereal, like stuff going on behind the scenes, making this work out like in perfect timing. Because I see a separation, but it's always like this person calls out to you, you call out to them. It's like a back and forth with all these people. It's almost like there's a conversation being had, even though it's not like in the 3D. Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna get into business and finance now. That's about all I can get out of that. If you've been waiting for somebody, they coming back. Alright, so I've got relationships and movement. You could have a business idea or be creating some kind of legacy for yourself, especially since there's Empress, Emperor energy. And you could be incorporating these people into your business. which helps it to move forward, or you have an idea, and the people that you trust, the relationships you have, can put you in the right direction, or they can help you to achieve this goal in some way. Now, the Empress and Emperor together can create like something big, you know. So maybe that's what this is about as far as your career and finance. But this could also mean like maybe you haven't had the best of luck finding the job, or finding a place where you belong, and your friend puts you on to a new opportunity or something like that, which creates movement in your finances. Now, I'm going to close it out with 2 love cards to get an overall. Because most, I'm going to tell you the first, I'd say like 5 of these readings had nothing to do with love. Love was like a side note. And for the last few, it's been mostly love related. Okay. I've got winding road, empowered love, and 2 sides. What I'm getting from this is it may have been a long journey to get to where you are. There's been a lot of things that have been unexpected that happen along the way. People, places, things, kids, jobs, whatever. Um, you're getting close to reaching like some kind of pivotal moment where you've learned enough lessons to have an empowered love where you don't shrink down for anybody. Empress, Emperor, right? um, you're empowered enough to empower another, and they are to you as well. It's not like a force or a control, or you gotta do this, you gotta do that. It's more of like a knowing. Like, I'm gonna love you through the good, the bad, the ugly, but actually, the actions match what is being presented. And with the 2 sides, it's like being able to see the other person's perspective and everything helps to make a more harmonious relationship. Maybe in the past, one or both of you had like a lot of ego to where you or them only saw one side of the story. You know, they only looked, or you only looked from your perspective, not their perspective. So, whatever's coming in for you looks really good as far as love's concerned. Business as well. This could only be from maybe one person. Who knows? I just see a lot here. I tried to cover the basis of it. But, anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for everything you do for my channel again. If you liked it, please hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.